for our final 7
I've been in here for so long, you get a little bit homesick.
days,
We have been in here for a very long time.
weeks,
This is our 11th week away from home.
months have all blurred into one.
Our scenery hasn't really changed in 3 months. We're stuck in a house and we haven't seen our best friends or our partners or anything.
These strangers became housemates.
Ben, Michael, nice to meet you, dude.
Housemates became friends. Friends became family.
We all love each other. We're all there for each other and we're family.
But they've never forgotten the ones they love
I'm so proud of what you do.
I miss them.
and their memories of home.
I speak to my mum nearly every day of my life. She's my best friend.
I'm so lucky to have had the dad that I've got.
I love my family so much.
My best friend Lisa, she's my other half.
I'm so proud of what Ben's doing on Big Brother. I'm proud of her. She's been a real genuine person and kind-hearted.
I just want to go and cuddle her, run up to her and cuddle her.
Tonight, they make the final trip to the chamber for 2012. These are their last nominations ever, but this time, they won't do it alone.
Welcome to Big Brother, live from Dreamworld. And now, here's your host, Sonia Kruger.
Hello everyone and welcome to Big Brother. Now with only 2 weeks left, this is the final nominations night live for 2012. The housemates have been locked in the Big Brother house for 71 days now. They've been separated from their homes, their possessions, their jobs, but most difficult of all was leaving behind their friends and family. Tonight, Big Brother has arranged a reunion of sorts. The housemates' loved ones will be surprising them in the nominations room, but there's a catch. As part of their new weekly task, the housemates must ignore their mums, dads and best friends or risk major consequences for the final weeks in the house. Will they be able to do it? I don't know about that. It's the ultimate temptation. I mean, who wouldn't want to hug their mum after 71 days away? Only one of them will get that chance, and that's Layla, because she has tonight's superpower. But more about that later. First, let's see how the housemates coped with last night's eviction of Angie, their favourite Gold Coast Meeper maid.
After surviving 3 eviction nights, Angie has finally gone from the house.
I just think it's hilarious that now it's going to be like a bloodbath. There's still 7 of us.
I can't believe that I'm still here and Angie's left because she was most saved above me more than twice.
Estelle has been saved for the 5th time.
Crazy, huh?
We made it, guys.
And Sam has survived twice, defying the Big Brother tradition of intruders being bumped early.
I was so nervous. You know, like when you bite your nail and you tear it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So nervous just then that I'd have half done that. After you ladies.
Thank you.
Go on, get in there.
Thank you. Oh, it's so hot. I
Looks so nice.
100% I see Sam in the final 2 now.
Really?
Yeah.
After 10 weeks, Stacey is the only one in the house not to have felt the pressure of nomination.
What does it feel like when you get saved?
I liken it to something because I felt it before.
Is it like cheating death?
Not like cheating death, that's too dramatic. It's like finding out that like your best friend's pregnant sort of thing.
Happy?
Really happy.
I'm happy that we're both here. I said I'm happy that we're both here.
Yeah.
If you had left, I probably would have drowned myself in the pool. Just saying.
Same.
Out of all the housemates that have left so far tonight, there seems to be more of a relief for the scenario than there has been before. And I think that relief comes because 6 people were up for nomination and 5 people were saved. So 5 people are feeling pretty good about themselves.
I always thought that Angie was going to triumph me. That's been evident in previous weeks. And I just thought Angie was a really interesting sort of character to watch and that there was no way that I could rival that. So it's a bizarre but lovely feeling to be here.
I don't even want anyone to sleep in a bed. Is that weird? Like, at the end of the day, me and Angie have had our ups and downs and this, but Angie's Angie, and I don't think she's not going to be here. Like, that's a weird thought, to wake up and just not see Angie in her cutie little patootie hot pants, strolling out of bed with the rocking body, and me looking at her going, oh, I hate you, you're so hot, and going back to sleep. Like, I can't imagine that happening in the morning.
There's one less player in the game.
Exactly.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a very good thing. Yeah. The less amount of people in the house, Big Brother, is better for Sam. As long as I'm still here, it's better for me.
It's time for Angie's farewell message.
Hi guys, if you've seen this now, it means that I've been evicted. So I'm gonna start first off with Estelle. Stella Star. Look, we've had our ups and downs, but it's no lie that we just have a bit of a spark, and I think it doesn't matter if we agree or agree to disagree. Zoe, you're like my mum in the house. You're an amazing woman, and you don't give yourself enough credit, and you're a special girl. Next, I'll go with Layla. I have just been blessed to have you in this competition for me. You've been my best girlfriend, you've been my little sister, you've been everything that I needed, including my hairdresser. And last but not least, Mikey. Michael, you are an amazing guy. I've said it over and over again, to your face and behind your back. You give me experience, you give me friendship, you give me warmth, and you put a smile on my dial, and that's something that not many people can do. So I'm so happy to say that you're going to be a part of my life along with everybody else in the Big Brother house. So thank you so much, everybody. Mwah. I love you.
Also nice, isn't it? They're different once they get into that nominations chamber. And how will the housemates' friends and family nominate when they go in? How will the housemates react when they see them? And who can avoid being nominated and guarantee themselves a place in the final week? We'll find out as soon as Big Brother continues. Welcome back to the last Nominations Night Live of the year. The housemates are completely clueless about what's in store for them tonight. Firstly, they don't know it's the final time they'll nominate. And secondly, they are totally unprepared for a visit from the people they love the most. Each housemate will only nominate one person, and their loved one will make the second nomination on their behalf. With Angie now gone, there are 7 housemates left, and 2 of them are a couple. But the million-dollar question is it for real?
What?
You do believe that we do have a connection?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, okay. Why? What did you think of me?
No, I didn't know what you thought. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, because it's one thing to kiss somebody, but it's another thing to have...
it's me that thinks that you're the one that's not that bothered.
Well, then you just need to shut the hell up.
You're not... No,
because
honestly,
I'm the one here asking the questions. Look at me.
Oh my god.
You've got me on my back foot.
What do you mean?
Meaning I'm asking you the questions, trying to reassure myself that you feel the same as I do.
Oh my god, that's so weird.
So why don't you just shut up?
Mm-hmm.
Sam upset Layla recently when she told him she had some hot friends, and he said he'd like to meet them.
But I was like, oh, obviously I'm just nothing, and this whole thing is just fake.
No.
That's what I thought.
No.
So, like, oh my god, this is obviously just fake, and I am just nothing, like completely just irrelevant and just being this thing. Like, that's what I thought.
No. Like I said before, we don't know where it's going to go. We don't know what's going to happen after here. But? You know what I mean? Like, I love it. I love it now. Yeah? And I obviously have feelings for you. So, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of brings it to a different level as well.
Why?
Well, just... Don't you think?
What do you mean?
It kind of puts it on a different level because I know that it's real now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not fake now.
Yeah.
It's not like just because we're here. Yeah, neither.
So were you listening to what I was just saying then about the whole
Yeah.
That was weird.
It's nice.
You said things tonight that's made me be like, oh crap, you actually mean it. Because otherwise, why would you say it? I came in here like, yeah, I'm going to stay single and I'm going to leave single and whatever. But I've kind of changed the thing because after tonight, I'm like, oh, so you think that? So which has made me think, oh, hang on a minute, like, you genuinely mean it. And then I'm like, oh, I didn't think you genuinely meant it. I've been the one that's been waiting for disaster in the whole thing.
Yeah.
I never thought it'd be the other way around.
That's what you said you did, didn't you? You always wait for the cracks.
Yeah, and that's what it's always been. I've always waited for the cracks.
Because you've always waited
with Sam. I've been waiting for the crack. But obviously it's been the other way around.
Yeah.
But I haven't realised it.
Oh, we need to talk. Where is this relationship going? I wonder if Layla's dad approves. Well, she can ask him. Layla will be the only one allowed to talk to her loved one tonight, and something tells me the others will be mighty jealous. Nom-noms and high family drama coming up right after this. Welcome back to Nominations Night Live. Tonight, all 7 housemates can nominated, and all 7 can be nominated. Now, Angie's gone and Estelle's formed an alliance with Sam and Layla. There's no telling which housemates will end up in the red zone. Back to the house now, where resident ratbag Benjamin has been at it again, lighting fires and then helping to put them out.
Hello.
Hi.
I've just been in the diary room having a chat about things. Well, I can only apologise for last night while you went in to have your date with Sam.
Hi, Sam. Hi, Layla. Can you swim? Can you swim? Oh, no, you can't. You can't swim.
Like, he'll be probably slagging us off now.
Yeah,
For getting
exactly.
this.
Exactly.
He'll be slagging us off.
Do you know what Layla turns around and says? She says, I don't like port. I don't like cutlery. I want a car. And they give it to her because we're all suckers. I was making fun of the situation, but not in a way for you to feel bad, but somewhere along the way, I think that you might have been told that I did say something that was bad.
No one told me anything. When I came out, I sat on the chair, and then you turned around and looked as if to say about them. Like, and I seen your face. So I was like, oh, okay, then it's obviously about me. As soon as I walked into this garden, I was like, I felt like I didn't deserve to have that. And then that's the issue, because I would never make anyone feel like that. Like they shouldn't deserve it.
It seemed like, you know, you'd had some conversation at some point throughout the day where you're like, I feel like you were saying to Estelle, you feel like you and Estelle are the only people that don't bitch about other people. And I'm like, I don't know where that's come from. I guess it comes down to, like, the definition of what people think is bitching. Like, not you specifically, I just mean people in general.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, people in this house, it's everyone's nature, and I think probably people do it more often than not.
Yeah.
They talk about other people. But sometimes you talk about other people just to sort of work things out in your own head.
Yeah.
You're not working things out in a negative way.
Yeah.
The one thing I don't want to happen is for me to have wasted my time with being worried about whether or not you're my friend.
I know, yeah.
Like, I don't want to do that.
No, I would never, like, I'm not your friend. That's stupid. Why should I put myself into a stressed out mood because someone else has got a problem? That's not my problem anymore. And Benjamin's been really stressed out. And I was like, yeah, but you're the one talking to everyone about me, like what you think my problem is. Why didn't you just come to me yourself? Like, I've not got any problem. It's not an issue to me. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not protecting myself for possible nomination because I'm expecting that anyway. I'm protecting myself emotionally because I want to keep my sanity for the last few days I've got left in this amazing experience, this house that I'm never going to get back ever again.
I feel like my tether's getting shorter and shorter because you're pushing me further and further away to a point where I can't defend you because you keep doing it to maybe not like not just to me, but to other people at times.
I stand to be corrected all the time. I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. I say things about people carelessly and I don't necessarily mean them. I just wish overall the actions that I have had to try and make sure people have had a good and nice time in here has been enough to make up for any kind of reckless human nature that sometimes you don't get along with people.
Yeah, which is fine. You need to understand, I'm not pushing anything against you, Ben. I'm not your enemy. I haven't instigated this. I haven't pushed this. Please don't feel that, because I would never do that.
This has been a really emotional week, and I feel like as things get emotional, things become harder to deal with, and I just want to just be distant from that.
Yeah.
So, in the race to the final, Benjamin's chosen mode of transportation is backpedalling. Now, nominations are coming up next, and we'll find out if the housemates are strong enough to ignore their loved ones. How cruel, especially after all the support and the advice that they've given them.
Before entering the house, did you receive any advice?
Get new undies. And I didn't take that advice on board at all. They're expensive.
Mum said to me before I left, I told her I was going to a 21st in Sydney. She told me, she's like, righto, well, just remember, just to be careful and be nice. And I was like, right, I'm just going for the weekend. She's like, sure you are. I was like,
All Mum said when I told her was, please don't have sex on TV, and I haven't, so I think she'll be very proud. Well, she should be.
Don't get drunk. That was also off my mum and my little brother and my sister. Oh, and my dad.
My advice to Sam would be to play the game and be true to yourself but let people see what you're like.
Sam, I don't think much. He's a player. That's about it. My nephew calls him Potato Head.
If I could give Zoe some advice, I would say, zip your lips.
The advice I'd give to Stacey, I'd just say, keep being yourself, keep being funny.
I think Ben's doing a great job, and I think he really is thinking very carefully about each step.
I think advice for Estelle in the last few weeks, she probably really doesn't need any, she's doing really well.
Advice I would give Michael in the last couple of weeks at the house is maybe cover up your bum crack a bit. He could put a shirt on more, cover up the man boobs a bit. Apart from that, just keep being yourself.
Sage advice. We're about to see 7 new faces enter the Big Brother house just so they can nominate. As part of a crazy new task that you'll see in full on tomorrow night's show, housemates have to ignore a procession of random characters who will enter the house this week. Nothing random, though, about tonight's characters. We've got Benjamin's mum, Sam's mum, Zoe's mum, Estelle's best friend, Michael's best friend, Stacey's boyfriend, and Layla's dad, all preparing to make their grand entrance. Now, last week we had 6 housemates up for eviction. Needless to say, there was a whole range of new and unexpected emotions whirling around the house.
Michael had double the nominating power, and one of you had nothing.
Yeah, now I realise why the superpower is not enjoyable, because once it's been done, you have this incredible sense of guilt. It's a moral dilemma, isn't it? To better yourself for the downfall of someone else.
Layla.
I got higher now than I did in my first week. 15 points is a lot.
It would work out at 6 people voted for me. That's only 2 people that didn't. And I'm one of them.
Estelle.
Basically, he was asking me if I felt like people were talking behind my back. I was like,
Yes.
badly?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured that. It's this feeling of kind of rejection, and you're uneasy because you're like, well, what are the relationships that I've built? Are they fake?
Sam.
You bastards. And I often motivate a lot of my friends, but in here, it's more likely to get me a vote. Yeah, definitely angry, big brother. This is the game, and sometimes you just forget, so therefore you maybe a bit angry at people for the fact that then the person next to you could have nominated you.
Zoe.
I don't want to go, I want to stay, but then the thought of being outside is also wonderful. Big Brother people take life too seriously. What's the point of moping around?
Benjamin.
I was so upset for being nominated so early. This time I'm nominated, I'm like, I'm up for nomination and I'm going to have, oh wow time. Yeah. connecting to any negative thoughts about the nomination process is redundant. Like, be who you are and have a good experience.
Maybe I have finally got a little bit of luck, but it's such a beautiful thing to know that I was the last one that was nominated. It's really, really hard to relate to people in the sort of the roller coaster, I guess, that they go through. It's got to be my time soon, surely, you know?
Well, Stacey is the only one never to be up for eviction, and this is the very last time they'll all nominate, so will tonight be the night? Let's cross live and check in with the housemates, and remember to stay nice and quiet.
Blue.
Yellow.
Hello, housemates.
Hello, Sonia.
Hi, there's only 7 of you left. The couch looks empty.
Come and join us, Sonia.
Oh, if only I could. Now, Zoe, you were nominated for the first time last week. How are you feeling about surviving your first eviction?
Sonia, I'm so excited. I said from the start I was excited any way it went. I was excited to, either leave or to stay. The whole thing's just a great experience, so I don't really care what happens. I'm just having fun.
Relief. Now, Layla.
Yes?
I want to know, what sort of mischief do you guys get up to in the nominations room?
Oh, everything that we're not supposed to do. Because
Such as?
Because Big Brother says don't do it.
Right.
We're all sat there like, oh, let's do it. Like we all want to do it more.
Well, we'll be watching tonight. Now, Sam, you haven't been in the house as long as the others, but what are you missing most from the outside world?
It'd have to be surfing.
Oh.
Yeah, surfing is up there, definitely.
It's been pumping too,
Yeah,
man.
thank you so much. Cheers.
No, I'm kidding.
Cheers.
Michael, Big Brother tells me that you have to ignore some unwelcome guests this week. Now, do you think that's going to be hard?
I ignore people very often in the world. Sonia, you're lucky I'm not doing it to you right now.
I was just thinking that, Michael.
No, it should be pretty cool. Big Brother's always got a couple of sneaky things up his sleeve.
He does.
Should be good.
He does. In fact, he's got a few things he needs to explain to you right now. Good luck with the nominations tonight, everyone.
Thank you, Sonia.
Talk soon.
This is Big Brother. Housemates, the final weeks of Big Brother are upon us.
What the hell? Final week?
One of the 7 of you will win $250,000.
That's crazy.
The path to the finish line starts right here. It's time to nominate.
Yay!
Tonight, you can all nominate, and you can all be nominated. However, this week, you will only nominate one housemate for 4 points.
Drainer.
Nominations are different this week.
What?
But you should all know by now that in the Big Brother house, everything is done for a reason.
I feel sick.
Housemates, there is a new superpower this week.
Oh gosh.
The holder and power will only be revealed at the end of nominations.
Sharp.
Housemates, before you enter the nominations room, Big Brother wants to remind you of your weekly task to ignore all unwelcome guests.
It's about to happen, isn't it?
Oh, no. What have you got in store?
All the task rules still apply, even during nominations.
Oh my god.
Housemates, it only takes one of you to fail the task for the entire house. Don't let it be you.
Oh my gosh.
All housemates to the nominations room.
I love it. Tonight is going to be just the right amount of weird. Now, as you just heard, the housemates will nominate one person for 4 points. What they don't know is that their loved ones will also be nominating someone for 1 point. And here's something interesting. Not only is Stacey the only one who hasn't been up for eviction, she's also the only one who has never nominated someone for 4 points. She can't be a fence sitter any longer. It's a night of firsts. Let's cross live and see the loved ones enter the house for the very first time.
This is Big Brother. All loved ones to the lounge room.
Whoa.
How cool is this?
It's so orange.
Oh, wow.
It's real, Lauren.
It's just like on TV.
Oh my goodness.
Loved ones,
Yes, Big Brother.
Yes, Big Brother.
Hello, Big Brother.
keep your voices down and take a seat on the lounge.
Sorry, Big Brother.
Welcome to the Big Brother house.
Thanks, Big Brother.
Big Brother.
Thank you, Big.
Excuse the mess. The current batch of housemates have very poor tidying up skills, as you were probably already aware.
We have noticed.
Tonight, you will each be nominating on behalf of your housemate. You have the power to award 1 nomination point to any housemate of your choice. Take a look at the nominations room so you can familiarise yourselves. Loved ones, your housemate will nominate first, and then Big Brother will call you to the chamber. When you hear your name, move there immediately. Big Brother will inform you who your housemate has nominated, so you avoid voting for the same person. Loved ones, as part of this week's task, the housemates must ignore all visitors to the Big Brother house, including all of you. Big Brother knows this will be very hard for you, but it is all part of the Big Brother game. Good luck with nominations. Do your housemates proud. Big Brother will get back to you shortly.
Thank you,
Big Brother.
Thanks, Big Brother.
Thanks, Beebs.
My name's Lynn, and I'm Zoe's mum. The way Zoe's been nominating over the time in the house has changed. Some weeks she's done strategically, but other times I think she's nominated people who weren't being true to themselves. And Zoe sees me, there'll be a squawk and a shriek and a, my mummy, my mummy. I think Zoe's just in it to enjoy it. You've lasted this long, you've done a wonderful job. Just keep doing it.
Welcome back, everyone. Slight technical hitch there, but we're back, we're live, and the housemates are about to nominate with a little help from their friends and family. The loved ones they so dearly miss will enter the chamber, but because of the housemates' task this week, they must ignore them at all costs. Zoe is in the chamber right now and has no idea her mum will nominate after her.
Zoe,
Hey, brother.
tonight you only need to give Big Brother 1 name.
Yeah.
For 4 points, who do you nominate and why?
Okay, for 4 points, I'll nominate Stacey, and that is because she just is, I find, a little bit of an attention seeker. I find that she doesn't give anyone else time to speak. She doesn't really take anyone else seriously, and I just find it quite irritating.
Zoe, are you sure you're not nominating Stacey because she hasn't been nominated yet and you think she deserves a crack at it?
No, but that's a good point. She could do.
Accepted.
Thanks.
Lynn, to the chamber. Lynn.
Yes, Big Brother.
Welcome to the chamber.
Thank you, Big Brother.
You look lovely in lemon this evening.
Thank you, Big Brother. It's more of a green, but that's all right.
Apologies, Lynn. Big Brother's eyes are going.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very nervous, Big Brother.
How do you think Zoe is feeling?
I think she was feeling fine until she saw me. I think she might have a bit of a silent reaction there behind me.
Did you manage to catch her eye?
No, I didn't, Big Brother, because I think I would have maybe broken down. So I just kept walking ahead with my head face down.
Are you ready to nominate?
I am, Big Brother.
Zoe has nominated Stacey for 4 points. This means you have 1 point to give to any other housemate. Lynn, who would you like to nominate on behalf of Zoe?
On behalf of Zoe, Big Brother, I'd like to nominate Sam for 1 point. I think he's becoming quite popular and quite a threat in the house, and he was under Zoe in the elimination round last night, so I think he could be more of a threat for Zoe. And I'm here for Zoe.
What do you mean by Sam was just under her in the elimination?
Well, with the percentage of points.
So you're saying if he's up, he's more likely to go?
That's exactly right, Big Brother.
What a wily lady you are, Lynn.
Thank you, Big Brother.
Accepted. That is all.
Thank you, Big Brother.
You
Bye.
can return to the lounge.
I'm sorry, but I just can't be with you, and that's why you're sad right now. And we're okay.
Michael, to the chamber. Housemates.
No, she's upset because I said I couldn't be with her anymore.
There is no speaking in the nominations room. Michael.
What a relevant shirt I'm wearing because I just thought of my mum just then, for some reason.
It's an exciting night in the nominations room, wouldn't you agree?
Well, the pictures of us as kids is what's bringing it on, I think.
Michael, how do you feel about having 4 points to nominate one person?
It makes it a little bit easier, to be honest, because there's always one person you're leaning towards a little bit more than the other. So it makes justifying that in your head just a touch easier. So
And
thank you.
whom, Michael, are you leaning towards?
I will be leaning 4 points towards the effervescent Estelle. I believe that she's starting to make strategic alliances in the house with people she perceives to be strong. Layla in particular. I think there's a feeling in the house that we all think Layla's going to go a long way, and I heard her say some things to Layla that was basically trying to form an alliance against Ben, and that's why I'm going to be nominating her for 4 points.
And a strategic alliance would be something that's totally foreign to you, Michael, Big Brother assumes.
Can't even... What's a strategic? I don't know.
Great question. Accepted. Return to your seat, Michael.
Thank you, Big Brother. Wait till he calls out.
Max, to the chamber.
I don't know.
Max,
Yes, Big Brother, hi.
you're Michael's best friend.
Yes, absolutely.
Big Brother hopes you're not going to get up to any mischief in here.
Oh, it's a small glass box, so there's not much I could get up to, but yeah, I hope not.
What do you think Michael would like to talk to you about if he could?
North Queensland Cowboys, maybe?
What a shame.
Yeah.
Max, it's time to nominate.
Okay.
Michael has nominated Estelle.
Yep.
You have 1 point to give to any other housemate. Who would you like to nominate on behalf of Michael?
Okay, for 1 point, I'm going to nominate Layla. I think that Layla has disconnected from some of her friends in the house, and I think she's letting herself be directed to a large degree by Sam, and I just don't think that's really fair because, I mean, these guys are obviously working really hard, you know, to sort of keep engaged, and I know it must be exhausting, but, you know, yeah, I just think that disconnecting a bit and sort of maybe even a bit of a sense of entitlement to the prize that I can see in
You
Layla.
sound like a housemate, Max. Is this your audition for Big Brother 2013?
Is it too late to join?
Big Brother, we'll get back to you.
Thank you, Big Brother.
Your nomination is accepted.
Thank you, Big Brother.
That is all, Max. You may return to the lounge.
I can smell something terrible. Is it you?
Housemates, you may have noticed some visitors to the chamber tonight. Or maybe not.
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
No idea.
No idea.
Michael told me he didn't love me.
I feel like a monster.
It sounds like Big Brother doesn't need to remind you that as part of your task, you must ignore everyone you see.
Yes. Yeah.
But just so you know, your loved ones are nominating for 1 point on behalf of each of you tonight. So you all have 5 points on your side as normal. You just won't have any idea who your loved ones nominated or why.
I love it. So, in the red zone, Stacey and Estelle. Now, Stacey, or Stacker, as she's better known in the house, will enter the chamber next. She has no idea her boyfriend of 3 months, Grant, is coming to visit. Will she nominate the perennial favourite, Estelle? Maybe, maybe not.
I've actually overheard people saying nasty things about me in here, and I've heard them.
Probably one of the most dimmest, socially inept and conflicted people I've ever met.
She is strange and weird, but so what? She's probably one of the most genuine people in this house, and it's taken me quite a while to get to that point.
I cannot even slightly deal with anything that Estelle has to say anymore.
He apologised to me last night about being weird. Forgiven but not forgotten.
Hi, my name's Grant. I'm Stacey's boyfriend. I think Stacey would find nominating quite hard because she gets along with everybody in the house. I think Stacey hasn't been nominated yet because she's a really, really lovely person. She's got a big heart. I don't think Stacey is really concerned about winning. I think she's happy about walking away with the relationships and friendships she's made, and she's made the rest of Australia fall in love with her.
Nominations Night Live is totes going off. It would be very nerve-wracking sitting in the house talking to Big Brother, waiting to nominate. 1 point could be the difference between $250,000 or an early ticket home. I'm dying to find out what's going through the heads of the loved ones. Let's chat to them now.
You probably heard my mum.
Hello, loved ones. Hello, you're in the Big Brother house. Now, don't tell me who you're going to nominate. Max, we know you have nominated, but how was Big Brother in the chamber?
Oh, he's harsh.
Yeah.
He was very kind. He's a man's man.
He was watching you, wasn't he?
Oh,
Thought you might
guys.
get up to a bit of mischief.
Both camera lenses on me. It was...
Stacey,
It was.
to the chamber.
Lynn.
Yes, Sonia.
I think Big Brother was flirting with you.
He was very kind.
And he's obviously colourblind. Now, it was... did you see Zoe crying when
Yes,
you went?
I came out crying as well.
Yes, I know. I saw you. How was that for you? And how are you now?
I'm fine. Friends here looking after me, but it was very difficult. But,
It was. It's hard, isn't it?
Yes.
Really hard. You're all very brave. Jane,
Yes.
you're Benjamin's mum.
I am.
And you guys talk every day on the outside. Do you think he's going to be able to ignore you tonight when you walk in?
I can't imagine how we'll be able to ignore it, and vice versa. I can see him getting edgy already.
Exactly. Knowing Ben as much as I know him, I can imagine he'll let out a squeal or something. Maybe? He'll do this.
Never know.
Now, Peter, where are you, Peter? Layla's dad.
I'm here.
Hello, Peter.
Hello.
Now, Big Brother can be a bit tough sometimes, but I think you're the type of guy to take him on.
I can't see him.
You can't see him. It's called shadow boxing.
Oh, okay.
How do you think you'll go tonight?
We'll see how it goes.
All right, okay. Well, enjoy the evening, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm giving you back to Big Brother now.
Bye.
Stacey,
Hello.
it's a fairly dull evening in the Big Brother house, wouldn't you agree?
So dull, it's like staring at a beige wall. and then painting it again with more beige and then watching it dry. That's how dull it is. So dull, but I am sweating in here.
Let's try and spice that beige wall up a bit, shall we?
Let's do that. I'm excited.
You've never nominated any housemate for 4 points before.
No.
But you're about to.
I am.
Who do you nominate and why?
Can I please nominate Estelle? I just feel like her and I have the least in common out of all the housemates. And she still talks to me in a quite condescending tone, and it's just a bit of a drainer. And just, I don't know, it's just like we're sort of right at the end of scales and we're just total opposites, and that's cool, but it's just, yeah, at this stage I prefer to not. And like, she kind of does this thing, like, feel like she sort of flirts with the boys to, I don't know, use that to her best ability. Like, she uses her beautiful looks to the best of her ability, and like, you know, she knows that Zoe loves Michael, and she sort of like, you know, goes, oh, give me a massage, and like tries to massage him, and they sort of, I don't know, I feel like she tries to mac on with him in front of Zoe to show that she's, you know, she's the bigger.
Stacey, are you calling her a grass cutter?
Yeah, that. In a weird way. Like, I just see it. I don't know, just if someone, you know, if you know that your friend likes someone, you don't sort of try to, you know, sort of get up in the guy's grill in front of your friend. It's just sort of, you know, stock standard knowledge of male and female etiquette, I think.
Are you finished, Stacey?
I am sweating so much that I'd like to go now.
Before the chamber becomes a sauna,
Yeah.
Stacey, your nomination is accepted.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Stacey.
No worries.
Return to your seat. Grant, to the chamber.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Hello, Grant.
Hey, big brother. How you going?
You know, Stacey has told Big Brother a lot about you.
Oh, really?
So it would be remiss of Big Brother not to offer some friendly, fatherly advice.
Oh, yeah?
You'd better be good to her.
You know I am, always.
Remember, Big Brother sees everything.
Yeah.
Thank you, Grant.
Cool.
Stacey has nominated Estelle. You have 1 point to nominate anyone else. Who do you nominate and why?
Well, I think I'll vote 1 point for Sam. Doing this because I think if Stacey gets pinned up against stronger housemates like Benjamin or Michael, I think it might be a bit tougher, more tough to win that one. So, yeah, judging from the betting outside, I've seen that there's a clear top three. So, yeah, I think I'd put Stacey up against someone I think that she can knock out if faced against another powerful housemate. So, yeah, that's about it.
Sounds as though you're a betting man, Grant.
Oh, you maybe used to be.
How much are you willing to stake on Stacey winning Big Brother?
I've put, I bet $200,000 on it. So if she wins, then I'll get 50 grand back and we can split it. And then, yeah, we can do whatever we want.
Smart.
What do you reckon?
Sounds like you might have a sore thumb from all that SMS voting, Grant. And if you'll permit Big Brother to say...
Sorry?
If you'll permit Big Brother to say so, you're Australia's answer to Ryan Gosling.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, Grant. Your nomination is accepted.
Awesome.
And remember, no touching Stacey on the way out.
I'll try not to.
You may return to the lounge.
Thank you, big brother. Legend. It is.
I know you do.
Estelle, to the chamber.
Holy freaking cow.
Estelle,
Big Brother.
are you enjoying nominations tonight?
No, I know, Big Brother. I hate nominations, you know that.
Are there people you're particularly missing on the outside?
Of course, there are people I miss like crazy, so much.
Interesting, but not really relevant here, is it?
No, not at all, Big Brother. I don't know what relevance it has, why you would mention it at all.
Estelle, do you know much about body language?
A lot, yeah.
Crossing your arms means something, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, Big Brother. It means I'm uncomfortable and...
Estelle, 4 points is a lot to hand out. Big Brother trusts you'll use them wisely.
I will do my very darndest, even though I'm so shocked.
Nominate now.
Okay, for 4 points, I nominate Benjamin because I feel like he is actually the instigator behind a lot of things that are nasty about people in this house. He says some wonderful things, but he needs to be a little less reckless with what he says because it's double-sided, it's double standards, and I just think that's the only tweak he needs.
Do you believe his heart's in the right place or the wrong place?
I believe most of the time it's in the right place, but when it is in the wrong place, it is quite nasty.
Accepted. Thank you, Estelle. You may return to your seat.
Sorry, I'm just really emotional about this nomination process.
Lisa, to the chamber.
I thought she was in Germany.
So emotional about this nomination.
I thought she was in Germany.
Welcome, Lisa.
Hi, Big Brother.
Estelle has been missing her best friend since she's been in the house.
I've missed her too very much.
Don't worry. Big Brother heard she had a hot date with a fish.
Yes, it went really well, I think.
Big Brother won't carp on about it. Estelle nominated Benjamin. You have 1 point to nominate anyone else. You may nominate now.
Okay, for 1 point, I'm going to nominate Michael. So I think that he has a very big influence over everyone in the house. Yeah, he's very influential, so I don't know, he's put Estelle on the outside a little bit, and I think that's affecting her time in the house. So yeah, I think some of his comments have also made me pick him. Like, for instance, when he said even talking to Estelle makes my skin crawl at times, so I thought that was pretty horrible.
Accepted.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Brother.
Lisa.
Thank you.
You may return to the lounge.
Thanks.
Let's have a look at the tally board. So in the red zone, Estelle, but Benjamin's up there and Stacey is up there. Just 2 housemates and 2 loved ones left to nominate. Then Layla is in for a reunion with her dad, thanks to a very special superpower.
Oh yeah, I could see Sam winning over me. He probably will.
I think Sam is the quintessential nice muscle dude that Australia's probably more ready for than someone like you or someone like me.
Michael's just saying, final 2, Sam Layla. He's hot, so girls might be like, oh yeah, let's vote for Sam to win, because that would surprise me.
If people don't love you, Big Brother, you've got to make them hate you.
I'm Jane and I'm Ben's mum. I usually speak to Ben often, so it's been hard for me not being able to speak to him. I think the way Ben's nominating is really good. He's become better at it. He's a very genuine person, a very giving person, and I feel proud that he's the person he is on the show. I don't know how Ben's going to react when he sees me. I'm just hoping there's no tears.
Welcome back to Nominations Night Live. Well, Benjamin is unpredictable at the best of times. So how on earth will he be able to contain himself when he sees his mum tonight? He's in the chamber now and he's ready to nominate.
Benjamin,
Hi, big brother.
How are you holding up tonight?
I'm sweating. Look at me, I'm schwitzing. It's hot in here.
Before we begin, Big Brother has something to address with you.
Okay.
Last night, during the eviction program, you shouted out whilst Sonia was talking in a deliberate attempt to convey a message to the outside world. You've been warned about this before, and you will not be warned again. Forget strikes. Forget nomination points. The next time you do it, you'll be gone. Do you understand?
Yes, I do, big brother.
And now, to more pressing matters. It's time to nominate one person for 4 points.
Okay. I nominate for 4 points for strategy, and I nominate Sam. He is like this likeable guy that has like no flaws whatsoever. He's always like cooking and cleaning and doing all the right stuff, and you know his romance with Layla is like so much fun to watch, and you know I just think you know he's probably strong competition for other people, and for some reason I'm the worst human in the world. I feel as though because he didn't come in at the start, maybe he's not as you know fit to win or fair to win, or I don't know what it is, but I just can't bring myself to nominate any of my other fellow housemates, as I love them all so much, and that sort of lent me to the idea of doing this strategy vote.
Accepted.
Thank you, big brother. Hope you have a good night.
Thank you, Benjamin. That is all.
Yeah.
Jane, to the chamber. Jane.
Hello, big brother.
Big Brother believes you parked your car illegally today because you're looking fine.
Okay. You had me worried there.
Big Brother now knows where Benjamin gets his good looks from.
Thank you. Very flattering.
Jane, are you excited about nominating?
I am excited, yeah. I'm so excited. I can see him sitting there, nervous.
Benjamin has nominated Sam. You can give your point to any other housemate.
Okay.
Who would you like to nominate, Jane?
I'd like to nominate Layla for 1 point. And my reason is I think she's being influenced by Sam a little bit, and I also think it's sort of affecting the relationship between Layla and Ben.
How so?
I felt at the start of the show they seemed to be getting on a lot better and having more chats. I just think there's a little bit more tension there now between Layla and Ben. I might be imagining it, but anyway.
Accepted.
Thank you.
Jane, if you had one message for Benjamin, what would it be?
I'm so proud of him. He's doing a fantastic job. And I love him.
You did a fantastic job too, Jane. Thank you.
Thank you.
You may return to the lounge.
So proud.
Sam, to the chamber. Sam.
Hello, big brother.
Are you looking forward to nominating tonight?
I am very much so.
You always do, don't you, Sam?
I do. There's something wrong with me, big brother.
Who do you nominate tonight for 4 points?
For 4 points, it's going to be the obvious, and that is Ben tonight. For the same reason as I do most weeks, big brother, I feel like he's a threat. This is a strategic vote, and I feel like it is getting close to the end, and I feel like he's a big player, and I need to eliminate him.
Sam, do you feel like Australia will be enjoying watching Benjamin?
Oh, I mean, yeah, sure. To some extent, Big Brother. But I'm sure Australia enjoy watching myself and the other teammates.
Accepted.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Big Brother.
Return to your seat. Lisa, to the chamber. Lisa. Lisa.
Hello, Big Brother.
What do you think of Sam's choice in Lady Friend?
Oh, I think he's made a wonderful choice. I think she's a beautiful girl, and probably I picked her at the beginning, that he would probably go for someone like her.
Not the only beautiful brunette in the room right now, though, is she?
Oh, stop it, Big Brother.
Lisa, as a mother, do you think Layla and Sam will last on the outside?
Oh, I don't know, Big Brother. It would be lovely, but there's always certain things that happen on the outside and different to what goes on the inside. So we'll wait and see. Wait and see what happens.
Well, that's very gooey. But Sam has nominated Benjamin. And you can tell Big Brother your nomination now.
I nominate Stacey for 1 point, and my reason for that is that Stacey, the old saying, has been flying under the radar, and she's probably the only member that hasn't been up for eviction. So that is my reason, Big Brother. I think, Stacey for 1 point.
Accepted.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Big Brother.
And as much as Big Brother doesn't want to say it, you can return to the lounge.
Thank you.
Seriously, Big Brother. This is not eHarmony. What is going on? He's hitting on everyone's mother. All right, let's have a look at the tally board. Benjamin, Estelle, Sam, all in the red zone. Layla is the only housemate left to nominate, and she has the superpower. Can't wait to see the reaction when she's reunited with her dad in the diary room as we enter the final 2 weeks of Big Brother Australia. These are the last nominations. Poor housemates, how will they ever cope without them?
Nominations are over. What will you do?
Oh my God, this is the sickest.
I will look forward to just being able to be positive without being crazy.
Hooray, hooray, but never know me again, but never know me again.
I'll find your home number, Big Brother. I'll give you a call, and I'll be like, 3 points. I nominate Daryl. And you'll be like, get away from me, how did you get my number?
Oh, sorry,
I might just dress the same as what I was going to dress up for nomination, and then do whatever I've got to do in my nomination outfit.
Sickest, shimmy, never know me again, shimmy. That's all out.
Welcome back to Nominations a la Loved Ones. We are on the home straight of the final nominations show for 2012. And if they can avoid nomination tonight, the housemates are guaranteed a spot in the final week of Big Brother. Only Layla is left to nominate. So let's see what she could do with her superpower. Have a look at the board. She could actually push Stacey up into the red zone. Michael up into the red zone. Could she? Yes, she could. That's right, because 1 and 5 equals 6, and that's why I'm hosting this show. Now, Big Brother is about to break the news that she has the superpower, and that means spending one-on-one time with her daddy. Short up.
Housemates. Last night, Angie was evicted. When she was on stage with Sonia, she chose to give one of you the superpower. She could have chosen anyone. She picked Layla. Layla, it's now time for you to nominate and to use your superpower. Go to the diary room. And Layla, there's something you need to know.
Oh no.
The rules for the unwanted guests task do not apply in the diary room. Go there now.
Go there now. Oh my god, I'm scared.
Hey, babe. You alright? Bloody idiot. You alright?
Oh god, it's so weird to see somebody. Oh god.
Everybody sitting still up.
Oh my god.
You alright? Holly and Dave out there.
Layla, as you can see, Big Brother has organised for your father, Peter, to visit you tonight.
The awkward mouth. The awkward mouth.
I can live with that. I love Mum too.
That's a slightly unfortunate choice of wardrobe, Layla.
You knew.
Are you happy to see your father?
So happy, I can't describe how happy I am.
Peter, has Layla made you proud while in the house?
Yeah, she's done real well.
Have I?
Yeah.
I'm sweating.
Got a lot of support, babe.
Oh, have I?
It's hot in there though, isn't it?
Yeah, really hot.
Everybody looked like they were cooking.
Yeah, sweating.
Big Brother is sorry to break up the sweaty reunion. But there is business to attend to.
Yeah.
Layla, you have the ultimate superpower tonight.
Yeah.
And he's not sitting to your right. You will get to see the tally board as it stands. And unlike your fellow housemates, you will have full control over all 5 of your points tonight. You can nominate for 3 and 2, 4 and 1, or you can give all 5 points to one housemate.
God, this is big.
It's good.
Your dad can tell you who he was going to nominate and why, and he can help analyse the tally board with you.
Yeah.
But he cannot give you any more information that relates to the outside world.
Yeah.
Do you both understand?
Yeah.
Yes, Big Brother.
Layla, here is the current tally board. Your points will determine the final housemates up for eviction tonight.
Stacey 3.
You have 5 points to nominate however you like.
What about Sam? 5? I'm joking. You can get him out of the count, can't you?
Yeah.
Give Stacey 3.
Layla, what are you thinking?
Well, obviously I don't want Sam up for eviction.
Technically, I'd give Stacey 3. Save Sam.
Yeah.
And then give...
Michael too.
Why? It's not going to achieve nothing. Give Benjamin some. Because he was going to destroy you, I think. So just give him
Layla,
some.
it's time to nominate. Remember, you can nominate for 3 and 2, 4 and 1, or you can give all 5 points to one housemate.
Okay.
Who do you choose to nominate and why?
I'm going to give Stacey 3 points. Stacey's one of the biggest competitors in the competition. She's probably a real big threat, so that's my reason for giving Stacey 3.
And this, of course, has nothing to do with pushing her into the red zone and removing Sam.
Oh yeah,
of course it does.
And I want to get Sam out.
Accepted. You have 2 points remaining.
And I'm going to give 2 points to Benjamin. I've not been getting on with Benjamin the last week. There's a lot of kind of bitchiness going on in the house, and I'm not a part of it, and I don't intend to stop.
Accepted.
Oh, thanks.
Layla, do not say anything to your fellow housemates about your superpower. The second you leave the diary room, the task rules will apply, and you can no longer talk to your dad. So, it's time to say your goodbyes.
Oh my gosh, this is so hard. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I said I could do that.
Oh, yay. Thank you, Dad.
Keep going.
I love you so much, and I love everyone so much.
Well, Mum and the kids in there love.
Thank you, Layla. Thank you, Peter. You may
Thanks, big
both
brother.
leave the diary room now.
Okay, so I just go. Where do I go?
No, we all go. You go back there.
All housemates to the lounge.
That is full.
All loved ones to the backyard and exit the house via the captain's quarters.
You're just going to go to the lounge. Just go to the lounge.
I can smell my mum for some reason.
I can smell a dick bang.
I can smell Grant Sauce, but it must be my perfume.
What is it?
So the loved ones are on their way out, and the poor housemates won't get to see them until they leave themselves. And speaking of leaving, let's take a look at the final tally board, see who is up for eviction this week. Right at the top, Benjamin on 10 points, then Estelle and Stacey in the red zone. So Layla chose to play things strategically. She nominated Stacey and Benjamin. We've seen what that's done. So after our final nominations for the year, it is Benjamin, Estelle and Stacey who are stuck in the red zone. Let's cross live to the house for Big Brother to name the nominees for the last time.
That is the most ridiculous.
This is Big Brother. Housemates, your nominations are complete. You have had your say. Your loved ones have had their say.
Cheers, Big Brother.
The results are in. Layla was the holder of this week's superpower. She got to nominate from the diary room, with the love and support of her father right next to her. Unlike the rest of you, she didn't need to ignore him. On top of that, Layla's superpower allowed her to see the tally board before she nominated, and to have full control over all 5 of her points. She had the choice to nominate with 3 and 2 points, 4 and 1, or give one housemate the full 5 points. Her nominations could be based purely on what she saw on the tally. Do not ask her anything, as she is forbidden to talk about it. Housemates, Big Brother will now reveal this week's nominees and the number of points they received. On 10 points, Benjamin. On 8 points, Estelle. On 8 points, Stacey. Benjamin, Estelle, Stacey. Next week, one of you will be evicted from the Big Brother house.
Oh my God.
That is all.
I am so happy for everyone. That was the most amazing thing I've ever done.
Grant is all his
That $250,000 is getting closer, and if you think your favourite housemate deserves it, do them a favour and vote to save them. You can vote by calling, texting or going online to the official Big Brother Australia Facebook page. Lines open at 9:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time tonight, and here are the numbers you need.
To save Benjamin, call 1902 559502, SMS Benjamin to 199 55999 or vote on Facebook. To save Estelle, call 1902 559505, SMS Estelle to 199 55999 or vote on Facebook. To save Stacey, call 1902 559513, SMS Stacey to 199 55999 or vote on Facebook.
That was the final nominations night. Sad face. But next Monday, a live special where Big Brother will trade information the housemates desperately want to know in exchange for the secrets they never wanted to reveal. Join us tomorrow at 7 to see how the housemates react when unexpected visitors crash the party. And Little Sister is back on Wednesday from 8 p.m. Remember to cast your votes after 9:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time tonight. The final weeks of Big Brother are officially off and running. I'm Sonia Kruger. No more nom-noms. See you soon.
World, the home of Big Brother.